I don't like this. I love it. Burger King, why didn't you make this sooner? All right, let's do this. Today I got Burger King, and I am so ready for this. How ready am I? I'm excited for this whole thing, but I'm mainly excited for what's in this little bag here. So I'm gonna do something different, and I'm actually gonna eat this first. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? We shall. Look how cute the little birthday pie slices. I think Burger King is celebrating 70 years. I think that's what that's about. Well, happy B-Day, BK. Y'all should have did this sooner. Y'all should have made this birthday pie slice sooner. It looks good. It sounds good. This is right up my alley. Opening this reminds me of when I was a kid, and my mom would every now and then buy us their what were they? Their Oreo cheesecake. It was like a cheesecake type of thing they had. But look at it. Oh, yeah. This has to get eaten first. Oh my gosh, this has to get eaten first. It just does. All right, so let's talk about what we have here with this extreme close-up. Okay, for the Philly melt, we have it with peppers and onions and melty Swiss cheese. And then there is their special Philly melt sauce, so we'll have to see what that is about. And then we have their new mozzarella fries. They look really good. I feel like, I don't know if these are new or not though, but they are limited time only. But I feel like I've saw these before. And then the main thing that I am excited to try is going to be their birthday. And it has a creamy birthday cake pie filling. It has some rainbow sprinkles on there. It has a cookie pie crust sprinkles. Look like it kind of melted though. And then it has these birthday cake bites on top. So, wow. Let's have dessert first. This is awful. I haven't eaten all day today, and I chose to eat the birthday pie first. It just looks so good. Everything about it sounds just so appetizing. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells like whipped cream and like how birthday cake artificially smells. Like birthday cake ice cream. The birthday cake pieces look like they'd be like hard and stale, but they're actually really soft. I like this. This would be a great munchy snack too, like for sure. I feel like the birthday cake filling though is just pretty much just whipped cream. Just that's this flavor like birthday cake. Like that's what it's giving off to me. Like it's very light. Then the cookie on the bottom is nice too. Okay, let's actually try some food. Got my marinara sauce here. Got my barbecue sauce here. Maybe they did a better job than all the other fast food restaurants that I've tried that try to mimic Philly steaks. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What the heck? No, this might be the best thing Burger King has ever came out with. I don't like this. I love it. Burger King, why didn't you make this sooner? I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm really, really disappointed. It's nice and smoky. The peppers and onions are done perfectly. I love the Swiss cheese with it. The sauce is kind of garlicky. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. I didn't think that the first melt that I had from them could be outdone, but what the? I can't cuss on this show. See, this is nice. This is what I'm talking about. Like when you don't eat all day, and then this is the meal. I'm gonna be sad when this goes. Maybe don't try it, because when it goes, you're gonna be really sad and you're gonna crave it when it's gone. It's one of those. I don't even want to stop eating it. Okay, up next, we have the mozzarella fries. They're calling it. It's mozzarella sticks. I do love the say they have parsley on it. That's nice. Mmm. The was not for taste. The was, I was so surprised I was gonna get a cheese pull from that. Because as long as it took me to set up for that thumbnail, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get a cheese pull. I did not believe that. I did not believe in the cheese pull. They're cool. They're cool. They just taste like your average mozzarella stick. It's nothing to write home about. But I could eat them again. I don't hate them. They're just, it's not like, oh, they got the best mozzarella sticks in the game. No, not really. They're just average mozzarella sticks. But that's good, though. I'd rather them taste like how they should versus be terrible. It's so good, I don't even want to talk. Alright, rest of this video is ASMR. No more talking. I got barbecue sauce because I usually like, and I've said this before, but I must preface this. Philly, don't you come for me. But I like to put barbecue sauce on my Philly steaks. But it's so good with the sauce that they have. I don't even want the barbecue sauce on it. Okay, we have the new Frozen Cloud cotton candy. It's like a blue raspberry slushie, pretty much. I taste like a cotton candy slushie. It's fizzy. I don't really taste blue raspberry. I taste cotton candy for sure, though. This is cotton candy. This is nice and refreshing on this hot, late spring day. It still can't beat those red slushies, though. I just thought... So how I got this meal was... I ordered it online. Because, honestly, for all the things that I wanted to try... Because usually I write a list the night before on, like, what I'm going to try and, like... So that way I don't forget things. But how I had it broken down, and then I went on the website to see what else they had. They actually had a meal exactly like what I was going to do. So instead of paying everything separately, it came with the melt, it came with fries, it came with the mozzarella sticks. We'll just call them what they are. It came with the mozzarella sticks. And yeah, it all came for that for $10. But it didn't give you the choice to like buy the frozen cotton candy. Did I call it cotton cloud? I'm sorry, the other one is the cotton cloud. It didn't give me the choice to add the frozen cotton candy drink and pay the difference. So I had to buy a Coke for the meal, and then I had to pay separately for the cotton candy. But honestly, they forgot the Coke. Honestly, I forgot the Coke. Honestly, I didn't really want the Coke anyway, so it's fine. And everything came out piping hot too. And this is where I say, whoever came up with this, y'all deserve a raise. I hope they gave that to y'all. Okay, so last mukbang. I kind of have to pick up where I left off because I was running out of time. But as we know, I got burned and I got sick, so I didn't get to go to Tampa. Aww. But then I also swiftly said how one of my cousins stood the other cousin up.
What?
So we gotta talk about what happened there, because that was crazy. I was mad for him. I'll touch briefly on my family. I mean, you know, I've been knowing y'all for a while now. Y'all don't really know my whole family dynamic. I've always wanted those. This is low-key off topic, but I've always wanted those like big family reunions. You know, like Medea's family reunion, just that big family gathering. I've always wanted that. That's always been my dream ever since I was a kid. You know, like then you come to school and you got your family reunion shirt on. I've always wanted that. But unfortunately for me, my family just has never been set up that way. Like, no one's really close. Except for, you know, my intermediate family. My mom, my stepdad, my 3 siblings, yes, and then my grandma, and then my aunt on my dad's side. Notice how I didn't say my dad, though. I haven't seen my dad since I was like 3 years old, so that's that. But I'm close with one of his sisters, and we're like this. We are locked in. I talked to him a couple times on the phone when I was like 12. That's about it. So with that being said, I went to Youngstown to visit my grandma, and of course my aunt on my dad's side. Oh my gosh, you watch these! Hi! I just realized you watch these. So, oh my gosh, I love you so much, and you're watching this right now, and I know you are. I'm gonna call you later. So with that being said, I recently found out, not recently, well, for my guy cousin, I'm not giving names. We're just calling him guy cousin and girl cousin, the end. But for my guy cousin, I recently found him like 3 years ago. Thanks to my lovely aunt. Oh my gosh, guys, she's the sweetest person in the whole wide world. I love her so much. It hurts. I love her so much. She actually introduced me to him while I was there visiting my grandma. Because I never thought I had other cousins. Never thought about that. Like, I know I have 2 first cousins on my mom's side with her sister. But we're not really that close. My aunt on my mom's side, we're not really close either. So like I didn't really get a chance to have like that relationship with my first cousins on my mom's side, and I really wish I would have. I really do. I wanted that so badly. But you know, the thing is with that, there's still time. Okay, now we're on the dad's side. So with that being said, ever since we met, that was like 3 years ago, I believe. 3 years ago. If not 3, maybe 4. I don't think it's 4 years. So I'm really close to leaving. So that was like 3 years ago. We met, and we have been like locked in ever since. First cousins on my dad's side. Love that guy so much. So we recently have a gal cousin. So we've only known her for. We've only seen her 3 times in well, I can't speak for him, but for me, I've only seen her 3 times in my life. And she was cool. She was cool. Oh, I said past tense. Oh. I just realized I said past tense. So she is younger. She just turned 20. So we were going to go to Tampa for her birthday. But then I got really sick. I got the flu. And I got burned on top of that. It was just all bad for me. All bad. So the day before the birthday, before our trip to Tampa, I called her, you know, and I said, hey, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to miss your birthday. I didn't say it like that though, because I was like, hey, you know, how's it going, you know? And she's like, oh, it's so great. I just got my hair done for the day, for my birthday. It looks so great. I'm so happy with it. And I was like, that's awesome. Actually, just send me pictures because I'd love to see it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it in person, though, because I got really sick. But it didn't even sound like this. It was like, oh, I'd love to see it. But send me pictures. Because, like, I literally lost my voice and everything. I was a wreck. But I still wanted to call and let her know. I did not want to text that, you know? And I knew she would be disappointed. I knew she would be. But I had to tell, I couldn't push myself any further. I couldn't move anyways, you know? So she said, oh, I'm so sorry, you know? And I explained to her about the whole burn thing. And she said, I'm so sorry that happened to you, you know? And she seemed like very understanding. I was like, wow, okay. All right. And I say seem because, hold on, my camera's overheating. God darn it. But I say she seemed to understand instead of she understood, because the past 2 times that we've hung out for like, and we'd hang out for, first time was a week, I believe. And then I did this because this was the week, but you didn't see the 5. First time was a week, minus that, but yeah, a week. And then the second time was 4 days, if I'm not mistaken. But those first 2 times that we all hung out together, stayed together, you know, got to know each other, I can't speak for him, but I noticed that she catastrophizes, if that is the word, quite a bit. So, for example, like the slightest inconvenience, it'll be like, oh, this is the worst date ever. And like, I got it. Like the first time we hung out, she was like 18, you know. I know some teenagers, they're kind of like that, you know. But not all, because I didn't do that. But some are just like, one slightest thing goes wrong. Like my guy cousin, he accidentally forgot her to bring her bathing suit that was left at his house, because she left it. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I actually forgot it when we went to the pool. And it was just like, oh, this is the worst date ever. And it was like, oh no, and I'm so sorry. Okay, how about we go to Target and buy you another one? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But you know when some people, especially girls, because us girls do it, you know when some people say it's fine, when us girls say it's fine but it's really not fine, I try not to do that, you know. I try to just be direct and say, hey, this is what's wrong, this is the issue, I didn't like that. But sometimes, you know, girls get into that mode where it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Then she'll just pretty much give you the cold shoulder for hours. We got the cold shoulder because we forgot her bathing suit, even though a Target was up the road, and he was willing to buy her another one because he forgot. And I still got the cold shoulder for hours. And it was like, whoo. And that's just one example. There are other instances like that, but I'm not going to tell all the business that happened, you know, all our business that happened, because I'm already telling a little bit too much right now, but I gotta paint how this happened. So she seemed to understand, but I was already worried about how she felt about me from beforehand, because so she was going to fly down to Atlanta, and then we were all going to like take a road trip to Tampa, but to get her back to the airport, she doesn't like Ubers or Lyfts. She's afraid of Ubers and Lyfts. So it was like, okay, can one of you guys take me? It ended up being, my therapist says voluntold. I was voluntold, because I didn't volunteer. It was like, Kyra will take you. And it was like, oh, what? Here's the thing. Atlanta's traffic, especially to get to the airport, is crazy. So I said, okay, I don't mind taking you. But it was right in 5 o'clock traffic time. So I said, okay, but because 5 o'clock traffic is so bad here, especially to the airport, and because I don't feel comfortable driving on the freeway to the airport, I'll get you to the airport at 3 p.m. And that's for anyone. Like, I don't even drive my own self to the airport. I will spend that money to go to the airport. That's how bad Atlanta's, like, journey is. Oh my gosh. Like, whew. Okay. And she was like, that's too early for me. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm just not very comfortable driving on the freeway already, especially downtown, and passing through that, and especially getting to the airport. Like, that's a different traffic. So I don't mind taking you, but it has to be at 3 because the traffic time is slower then, so I'd at least feel more safe with both of us driving. And it was still just like silence, because this is a phone conversation before all this happened. We reminded it back. Sorry about that. It was like kind of quiet on the phone, and then I said, I mean, if it is too early, you know, I understand. But if you want, maybe you could try taking an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi. And then it was just like phone conversation, right? We were all on 3-way. Phone conversation, right? Dead silent already. It was like, ooh, I know what I said didn't sit well, because it just got really quiet. But it's like, I have to be true to myself, and I have to set boundaries on what I can do and what I cannot do. I can't keep being a people pleaser. You shouldn't keep being a people pleaser all your life. If you're not okay with something, or if you don't feel okay or safe doing something, it's okay to just say no, or I don't feel comfortable with that. Or even in my case, I didn't even just say flat out no. I said, okay, how about we go earlier, you know? But still was just like, So it was like, it was 3-way phone conversation. So the rest of the phone conversation, which was kind of short, she didn't say anything else on the phone. And she hung up on me, and it was like, dang. Now, fast forwarding back to I'm calling, I am actually sick. I cannot make this up, and I'm burned as well. She seemed to have understood when I told her I wouldn't be able to make it. And but I was like, I know you guys are going to have a great time, you know, you and our guy cousin, you guys are going to have a great time. I just know it. And you know, I can't wait to see the pictures, and I hope you have a very happy 20th birthday. I'm so sorry, I'm going to miss it. I really am. And she said, yeah, okay. We got off the phone. Okay, boom. 2 days. I let 2 days pass, you know, while they were there. I wanted to let them get settled in Tampa, you know, understand their whereabouts and stuff like that, what their plans are, because she, you know, she planned her birthday trip as well. So just to see and get situated on what she wants to do and what she doesn't. So I was like, okay, I'll give it like 2 days, because it's supposed to be like a 4-day thing. So I texted. I still wasn't feeling well to even call. So I texted, and I said in the group chat, hey guys, how's Tampa? And no response back in the group chat for hours. And I was like, that's weird. Okay. But then my guy cousin put in the group chat, all is good. And then in a separate private text, he messaged me, she never came. I was like, she never came? Huh? It's your birthday trip. Like, we took time off to go celebrate your birthday with you. What? She never came. And I just hated that for my guy cousin, because he rented a SUV for this, you know, to us all to drive down there and get to know each other further, you know, road trip style. And dang, man. And then I was like, why? I was so mad. Now this time, I picked up the phone this time, because I needed to hear what you're telling me. I said, what are you talking about? He said, in her words, she said, and I quote, I just feel like I wouldn't have fun. It's your trip. Why would you not? You're the one who made the itinerary. If you didn't feel like you'd have a good time, tweak some stuff, put some new stuff in, or just, and my cousin, he's so fun, guys. That's usually where I go to all those like fun parties at. Him, he's the guy. But honestly, I mean, I do fun stuff on my own too. It's not just, I don't need him to have fun. But no, like what I'm saying is we have a great time. And like whenever you're with him, there is going to be a good time guaranteed. So I just don't know what that was about. She never went in the group chat. She never said anything at all. She never apologized for what happened. She never even asked me how I was feeling, you know, sick-wise, burnt. Nothing. But, I mean, here's the thing. I've only met her 3 times in my life. So, although it sucks, it just feels like I'd rather see someone's true colors now with how they act versus years later and then be super shocked. I don't know. That was crazy. That was a loop-de-loop. I had to tell you that. I had to give you drama. We call this the TNT episode today, because we know drama. That's the thing. I usually don't have drama things to give you guys, because I don't usually live a drama-filled life. I feel like I had much more higher hopes for the birthday pie. It's not bad, but I was expecting, and it's so funny because the high hopes, I didn't have much high hopes for this burger at all. I was thinking like It's gonna be mid. But the burger's the one that actually shined through. But I'm coming back to this burger. What? Would I get this again? Heck yeah. Oh, I guess your question would be, if we were doing a road trip down there, how did he end up? That's a good question. I'd ask that too. How did he end up being stood up? Because he didn't have to get in the car and go there. Well, he found out the morning of, on his way to the airport to pick her up, that she wasn't coming. So I guess he had all his bags packed, to my understanding. Yeah, because he was telling me from the night before he was going to have everything packed. So bags are packed already in the car. Everything's already situated in the car to go. So I guess that's how he just still chose to go. That's what I'm picturing. I mean, if you packed and did all that, made time off work, did all that, would you have stayed or would you have gone? Got the rental, spent what, hundreds of dollars on the rental. Would you have stayed in Atlanta or would you have went to Tampa and did a solo trip? Me, I feel like I probably still would have gone as well. Price. It was, for the combo, it was $9.99. For the frozen cotton candy slushy, it was $1.99. I just got a small. And then for the birthday pie slice, it was $2.29. So altogether, I spent $14.27, which was not bad at all. Rate it. The burger, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I would get it again. Just like that. The mozzarella fries. Why do they call everything? We have the fries, we have the chicken fries, we got the mozzarella. What is up with Burger King and their obsession with calling everything fries? I mean, it is fried. The mozzarella fries, I'm gonna give them a 7.5. 7.5, yes. And the pie gets, it's a 7. It does. It's cool. And then the cotton candy slushy, it's like a 5. That's that. All right, that's all I have for you today in this drama-filled food review special. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, where I put out new videos that are mukbangs every Monday. And until then, I'll see you next time.